Welcome back to Bible chapter by chapter. We have now reached the end of the book of Numbers, a book that traced Israel's long journey through the wilderness. From Sinai to the plains of Moab, Numbers recorded years of travel, testing, instruction, correction, and preparation. We saw a generation counted, tested, and shaped. We watched some fall in unbelief, while others remained faithful. We followed Israel through camps and journeys, laws and lessons, victories and setbacks. Numbers ends with the people of Israel standing on the plains of Moab, across the Jordan River from Jericho. The wilderness journey is complete, but the land has not yet been entered. The question now is not where they are, but how they will live once they cross. The moment between journey and promise. At this moment, Moses stands with a new generation, a people who did not experience Egypt firsthand, but who grew up hearing the stories of God's faithfulness. Before they enter the land, God does something intentional. He pauses the movement. He does not rush them forward. Instead, he calls them to remember. This is where Deuteronomy begins. What Deuteronomy is? Deuteronomy is not a new law, it is a renewed reminder. It is Moses speaking to the people, retelling their journey, restating God's commands and calling Israel to faithful obedience in the land they are about to receive. The name Deuteronomy means second law, not because God changed his word, but because he lovingly reaffirmed it for a new generation. This book is a call to remember what the Lord has done, understand why obedience matters, choose faithfulness, love the Lord with heart, soul, and strength. Before Israel takes possession of the land, God ensures that his word is firmly planted in their hearts. From movement to memory numbers focused on movement, journeys, camps, and transitions, Deuteronomy focuses on memory, remembering God's ways, God's covenant, and God's faithfulness. Before conquest comes reflection. Before inheritance comes instruction, looking ahead. As Deuteronomy opens, Moses will begin to speak, not as a lawgiver alone, but as a shepherd addressing his people one final time. He will recount their history. He will remind them of God's commands. He will call them to choose life, obedience, and faithfulness. The journey through the wilderness is behind them. The promise is before them. Next comes Deuteronomy 1, where Moses begins to recount Israel's journey from Horeb, reminding the people how the Lord led them every step of the way.